are you this evening? We're so excited about getting you going here, talking about the Women's Summit. It's like I can hardly I can keep straight what I'm saying, you know? I can't even read the script for God's sakes. Anyways, welcome to the Women Pajama Party interviews. Her success story starts here. The podcast where we celebrate bold dreams, big ideas, and the unstoppable spirit of women entrepreneurs. I'm your host, Cindy Cohen, and yes, I'm in my pajamas and I'm sipping tea right here in one of my Women Entrepreneur cups, and I'm ready to dive right in to something exciting. This week's episode is all about the buzz, the brilliance, and behind-the-scenes magic of the upcoming Women's Entrepreneur Summit, especially the Roundtables for Success. And joining me today is someone who knows all about rising strong and uplifting others, the fabulous Stacey Black from Michiana Women Rise. Stacey, welcome to the Pajama Party. I'm so thrilled to have you here. First things first, what are you wearing? It's a pajama check.
So tonight I have on my festive headband. And then my warm and fuzzy pajamas. So nothing like, for me, I like to dress warm when I'm, sitting around at home, getting ready for bed. So big, comfy sweatpants and sweatshirt. So here I am. And I too have my mug.
Oh, that sounds great. Well, you know what? I'm already pretty warm. I don't need to warm myself at all. So anyways, let's get to it. The Women Entrepreneur Summit is all just around the corner. We're just like 5 weeks away, and the energy is electric. Can you give us a sneak peek into what the attendees can expect from the Roundtables of Success?
Yes. So the entire day, so it's on November 18th, starts at 9 a.m. And, you start off with a light breakfast, a chance to network with other like-minded women that are attending the summit. We also have a lot of keynote speakers, and then we also have a panelist of 4 high-powered entrepreneurs that will go through a series of questions. It's your chance to, meet and greet with them, get their insights on business, grow your business. We also have a Best Bites competition, which I love that part. We have a series of 3 chefs, and they all present, a little tasting of, their best dishes. So, so it's a really fun day. There's also a bunch of vendors. So you have a chance to buy into their business, their products, really support their business. They're there to, showcase who they are and what kind of products they have. And then we also have our mentoring programs graduation. So you're going to get to celebrate the class of, 2025. They've been working hard all year to graduate, get that certification. And so, if you don't have anything to do that day, definitely stop in, come out all day. You could stop out for your lunch. As long as you're there getting a little bit out of it, it's going to be great.
Are you back?
I'm here.
Oh, okay, great. You lost both of us for a second. Well, it sounds really great. You know what? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay, great. It sounds great. Well, one thing I'd like to say is that it's not a stop-in event. It is a reservation-only event. So we do take tickets up to, I think, 1 or 2 days before the event, which would be November 16th or 17th, before November 18th. On the day of the event, there's no dropping in. We won't be taking any money on that day, and we won't be letting anyone in who doesn't have a reservation. So I just like to make that note. So if you would like to come by, you're going to need to buy a ticket in advance. Also, the other great things that we have at the summit is we have 18 speakers. It's really pretty dynamic. It's very energetic. Each speaker or presenter is asked to give they give a 10-minute presentation, and they're supposed to leave with you 2 ideas that you can put to work right away. So if we have 18 speakers, you'll be leaving with almost, like 38 ideas that you can put to work right away to get going on your business. We're so excited about that. The summit focuses on attaching or connecting women entrepreneurs to each other. We usually have about 100 women. We also focus on connecting you to role models, mentoring, business resources, leadership development, and confidence building activities. So we really have all the things that you need to create a resilient business. I think that sounds incredible. And I know the roundtable is all about collaboration, connection, and clarity. What kind of women should be pulling their chair up to this table?
So, I mean, it's a wide variety from years past. So, I mean, we have, startup businesses, women in business. We have, high-powered women that have been in business for years, and their business is super successful. I mean, there's even some that don't have a business and they're looking to get into entrepreneurship. So, I mean, it's a wide variety of women.
Wow. Well, whether you're just starting out or scaling up, this summit is your space to shine. And let's talk about the vibe. The vibe, because it's isn't your average business event. It's a celebration. You know what? We celebrate the Women's Entrepreneurship Day. That's what makes the summit feel special. Can you tell us about that, Stacey?
So the vibe is not only really exciting, but it's almost like it's electric. So, if you're walking in there, maybe you had a bad morning, you're walking in there, you're talking, you're getting to know everybody, you're making those connections. It's a feeling that you walk away with. You feel accomplished, you feel progressive. It's empowering. So that's the entire vibe of the entire day from the start to the end. I mean, you should be walking away with something.
Oh, I just love that. And for everyone listening, you know what? We have something to help you help us get the word out about the summit. So we just put together a social media kit for the people that are on our community advisory board and for the steering committee who's been planning this amazing summit all year. And what's inside the social media kit are things to help you spread the word, like posts, banners, email templates, things to say, ideas of how you can share the summit. So if you've been to the Women's Entrepreneur Summit before, with chances are you might have. We've been having the summit every year for 8 years now. So we're on a roll, and we would love to have you help us because you've been to the summit and you know how amazing it is. And the more people we tell about the summit, the more people's business will benefit. And I just like to say too that women come to the summit and they tell me really one of the best parts is meeting the other participants, because I mean, where else can you find 100 like-minded women all looking to get ahead, building a resilient business to make their family more economically solvent. So really, I mean, it's really pretty amazing. So let's buckle down and invite. So if you'd like to get a hold of our social media kit and help us, be sure and reach out to us. You can leave a note in the comments where you see this video. So before we wrap up, Stacey, what's the one piece of advice you'd give to a woman entrepreneur who's thinking about attending the summit but hasn't hit register yet?
So the one piece of advice that I would give when you come there, come in with an open mind. So do not restrict yourself. Always be, running around the room, trying to meet as many entrepreneurs as you can. Make that list, make those connections, and work on your business from there.
Wow, that sounds really great. So let's see. You heard it here, ladies. Your success story starts now. So grab your ticket, grab your tribe, and let's make this summit unforgettable. So let's talk about 1 second how to get those tickets. Stacey, how do you get the tickets? Oh no, I think we lost Stacey. So let's see. Maybe she'll pop right back up. Here we go. You popped right back up. There you go. So the question is, how do you get the tickets? How do you sign up? Yeah, that sounds great. And also, I'd like to invite everyone to follow our podcast. So we have a URL now for our podcast link on YouTube. So the URL is women, like WOMEN, PJ Party, like pajama party, podcast. So it's Women PJ Party podcast.com, and that'll take you right to all the interviews because Stacey has been really busy setting up some interviews for us. So we're going to be interviewing the women who are the entrepreneur speakers for the summit, and we've got them all crowded in the next 2 weeks. So you'll be seeing them and hear about what they're going to be doing at the summit and to help you make a decision to come join us. Okay, so thanks everybody for joining us to the pajama party. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and show it for yourself. And until next time, stay cozy, stay bold, and keep building your dream. Have a great evening. Bye. There you go. I was going to say, just stop.